Wow. Check out all the bags of fun. This is going to be a good thrift haul. Stick around if you want to see what I got. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Diane here. Thanks for coming back to the craft room with me. Today I wanted to share with you a haul. Well, it's actually a few shopping trips. This month my husband and I have been hitting the thrift stores and we found some pretty cool stuff. I was watching, but let me start showing you the stuff first and then I'll explain to you why I got the things I got. So these I found at Five Below. They have some cute scratch and sniff strawberry shortcake stickers. And I found a little Rainbow Bright for my collection. And this Animals Muppet Baby. I just thought those were so cute. The strawberry shortcake stickers will probably be used in a journal. I'll keep one sheet for myself and then do another. I'm thinking about doing some 80s journals with like lots of different 80s characters like Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake, Smurfs, Gremlins, all that kind of stuff kind of mixed together. Oh, and obviously Scooby-Doo, my favorite. So I got these to help with that, and then of course she's just going to be a display doll in my collection. I've been watching Meg at Chasing Retro, and she just did some Sesame Street journals, which inspired me. I went to HomeSense and found napkins. Look at those. And some tissue paper. Now, it's got all the colors. There's only a couple pages of the white, but I still went and got it. They were on clearance, so if you want to get some, go on down there. My store in Naples still had quite a few of the tissue and the napkins, but I love this Cookie Monster. He's just adorable, one of my favorites. And then this one with all the characters that I saw Meg use. She used this to make some pockets and stuff, so I thought that was just a genius idea. And I love that some of them are colored and some aren't, so it's got all that going on. Okay, and then I'm showing you the retail stores first before the thrift stores, because at the retail stores you might actually be able to find some of these. The thrift stores, it's just going to be ooh and ah. So here's a bag from Hobby Lobby. Got a couple of Hobby Lobby bags. So some more strawberry shortcake. Here's some erasers. And I thought these would be cute to use on a charm dangle. Or you could make these into little charms. Just put the these little eyelets that also come from Hobby Lobby. There's like 200 pieces in here. You can regularly get, the jewelry shop goes on sale for half off. So $1.25 for 200 little eyelets. And it's so easy. The erasers are so soft, you could probably just screw the eyelet right in. But I also I have this tiny little drill bit that is 1/16, and that's the perfect size to go with those eyelets. I usually just use it with my hand and just twist it in like that. I don't even put it in the drill most of the time. I did this little guy like that. I found him at the Dollar Tree, and I just drilled a little starter hole and then put the tiny eyelet in there. So easy. Didn't even have to break out a power tool. Okay, so either who. Strawberry shortcake erasers, some for my collection, some to be used in journals, and then this adorable journal I found at Hobby Lobby too, $5. And look, it has these cute tabs, and the tab pages are all this plasticky stuff, but then the pages also have strawberry shortcake on there. So these would be great, like with the pink, I hope that's showing up on the camera, the pink dots. So a great book to use, and then I can also put some of the pages in journals. So cute. Okay, so then some other dangle stuff. I found these little Converse sneakers. Cute, right, in the party section. They had a lot of cute dangly stuff in the party section. Some cowgirl hats. Real easy to drill, to put a jump ring in there. So easy. And then some of these cute keychain clips that are plastic. Those will be cute on a kid's journal, different colors, just to hold the charm dangle. Some cute beads. They've got these little flowers. These were half off on the week that I went. They regularly put their beads on sale. So you just got to keep looking at the sales. It doesn't have to be expensive. These little picks. I'll either leave them on there and just poke them into something, or I can just pull the toothpick out of there and use the pieces. These are little party favors in the party section, and they're keychains that are ice creams. So that's already made into a dangle. I could take the keychain off and leave the chain, or I can just use the goodie part and put a jump ring in there and use that. Cool. And some letter beads for spelling out stuff. These were half off too. Different colors. And then these two keychains, which were just adorable. I had to get them. Atari and Pac-Man. Makes me think of the 80s. Let's see, what else is in this bag? Some more bulb pins, of course. These cute flower beads. Those would be so pretty. And these are, they usually tell you what kind of, if they're resin or whatever. And I'm peeling the paper up. So they feel ceramic to me. I don't know. And what else is in this bag? Got some big pink beads that feel like bubble gum to me. Or look like bubble gum, should I say. They're solid. And then these cute ones. Don't those scream 80s? That's just so adorable. I love those. Some different colored hats. And some candies. Aren't those precious? Plated acrylic, yeah. Those might be acrylic as well. Okay, and another Hobby Lobby bag. I found these in the clearance section. These are beads, but they're all little flowers. It'd be great spacers on a charm dangle, just to spread those out. And there's all kinds of cool colors. Some whistles for your charm dangle. I would take the little springy things off, but you could leave the springy things on too. That would be cool on the dangle as well. For some chunkiness. Let's see. These little bear beads, they look like gummy bears to me. Love those. You can't have 80s without a Rubik's Cube. So you could just drill a little hole, put an eye. What are those called? Eyelet? No. What are these called? Yeah, it says colorful eyelets. Okay. Anyway, stick one of those in there. These are going to be the best charm dangles ever. Some cowboy boots. Oh, Christmas time. Some plastic peppermints. And they just put out their Christmas stuff, so I got some of these tags. Every time I try to find these Santas every year, if I wait too long, they are gone. So I actually paid full price for these because I love these Santas. There's 20 in each one of these, so that should last me a year or two. But I love those guys. And then some ribbon from the clearance rack. Apparently I'm going to do another cowboy journal, or cowgirl journal. I'll have to do another Dolly Parton one, I guess. And some school ribbon. And then these little name tags that look like pencils. Aren't those cute? I hope I've been in frame for showing you all this. I am totally not paying attention. I'm just so excited for all the cool stuff I got. Gonna make some charm dangles. Okay, this is the last Hobby Lobby bag. Look at the pink cowgirl boots with the disco. So cool. I love it. We got some bubbles. Again, easy to drill a hole into the top of this and make it into a charm. So 10 of them for $2. Not bad. Some more erasers. Erasers are real easy to drill into with the eyelets. So simple. And these are all like food themed for $1.50. That'll be cute. Go on a lot of different journals. And these little silicone beads, I loved the colors. These remind me of Scooby-Doo so much. The orange and the pink together. And some cute heart beads. These just remind me of Converse sneakers. I just, it's the pattern, I guess, but I really like those too. That screamed 80s to me. Oh, some colored bulb pins. And some donuts. You know, you need donut stickers in your life. And then these cute little Crayola itty bitty tattoos, but I'm going to see if I can rub them off like a rub-on onto the page. We'll see how that experiment goes. They were only 29 cents, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Let's see, do I have any other retail stuff? Oh, I have Dollar Tree bags. Let me clear off the desk, and then we'll come and we'll look at all the cute, cute figures I found at Dollar Tree. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I forgot I had a bag from Michael's as well. The Dollar Tree bags and the Michael's bags are both gray. So, this is the stuff I got at Michael's. I was in the clearance section. This cute butterfly die. I can't wait to try that one out. That looks awesome. And this was not on sale, but I picked them up anyway. Some Halloween ephemera, but there's a lot of Alice in Wonderland in here. It's all Alice in Wonderland, actually. I don't know why it was in with the Halloween stuff, but I am going to love putting those. I have an Alice in Wonderland little golden book that I need to finish, actually, so maybe that'll prompt me to finish it. And then these cool big pencils. Thought a back-to-school journal. That would be real cute. They were only 50 cents. And then a fruit cocktail jar with fruit cocktail sticky notes. I mean, how can I say no to that? Honestly, I couldn't, obviously, so I'll be using fruit cocktail sticky notes. This cool mix, I just thought it was really sweet with the pink and the green. It really reminded me of strawberry shortcake, even though they're just flowers. It's not strawberries, but I thought it would be really cute for like a shaker card in those journals. And I found some of these little plastic chain links to make charm dangles out of that I've seen some ladies using. I finally found some. I looked everywhere, including on Amazon, and I finally found them at Michael's. I ordered some from Amazon, but they're the bigger pieces, so I may like interchange them or just make some with the bigger links and some with the smaller links. So we'll see. And that's all that I got at Michael's. Then from the Dollar Tree, they had some really cute things. I got some little colored pencils for me. SpongeBob playing cards. I love SpongeBob, so those were really cute. And then I hadn't seen these before, the Very Hungry Caterpillar flashcards. So these are shapes and colors. And just look at these. Guess on the back it tells you what the color and the shape is. But they're in the Eric Carlisle style. Look, this one has the caterpillar on it. Okay, so these are the shapes, have the little caterpillar. Isn't that so cute? Love it. Of course, those would go great in any kind of younger kids themed book. So that's awesome. And they do not want to go back in the box, so we're just going to put those to the side. Let's see, supplies. I found this cute greenish polka dot fabric. It looks like it's coming across kind of yellow on the camera, but it is a light green in person. And some pencil sharpeners. I thought I could run a jump ring between the sharpener and the hole that the pencil comes in, and I could hang them on a dangle like that. Those would be great on a school journal as a dangle, so get ready for that. I think I'm going to have a video where I make some dangles and show you how I attach jump rings and such. This cute little keychain I picked up, it's already a dangle. You could leave it on here and just clip it right on the top. That could be the start of your dangle. or you could take this off and use it separately from this. But either way, it's cute. It's got a little shaky. I thought these might go, since they're pink, I might could use these on like a Barbie journal because, you know, it's happy and it's pink sparkles. That's where my brain goes. Speaking of Barbie, they had these little accessories for your doll. So there's little purses and stuff. These are all ready to clip on a charm. You could clip on the little shoes. So easy. This one has a solid top, so you might have to drill a little hole to hang that off of. But these you could just get right in there with a jump ring. So easy peasy. Alrighty. I found a couple of iron-on patches that were adorable. I like those for nice texture in a journal. Ah, this cute planner. I love that it's landscape, so you could just put the page right in there, or you could take this and put it in a pocket as a note paper. But there's quite a few. It says easy peel label. Does that mean this label comes off? Anyway, there's quite a few pages in there for $1. So, and it's nice, kind of neutral blue color scheme with the lemons, but that could go in a lot of different journals. And some puffy Minion stickers to go with my other Minion stuff. And speaking of Minions, this guy, Stuart, doesn't he just look so thrilled? I'm going to cut this tag off, and then I'm just going to sew a jump ring onto the top of this to put him on my journal. It's so funny. I love him. Another Sesame Street book. This was really cute with letter sounds. Like they have lots of different characters in here. These pages would be great in a journal. They're also perforated, so you could just tear one out. Cool. Snuffy. I love Snuffleupagus. He was my favorite. I can't say that. I have a lot of favorites. Grover, Cookie Monster, Snuffy, Oscar, of course. Look at this cute rainbow pen. I figure once the pen is used up, I could take all the little bead things off and use those on a dangle. So 2 uses out of that. Some wax seals. These are very Scooby-Doo feel. It says good vibes. There's a flower and then a peace symbol. So the colors and the subject matter to me really said Scooby-Doo. They had some Halloween stuff out. I got these 2 pieces of, they call it leather, but I don't know. I don't think it's actual leather. I think it's plastic leather. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of flocked on the back, so, but it's good and sturdy. Might be cool for a tag base or something, just to get a nice feel. Or an ornament. That would be fun, a Halloween ornament. I found these foam roses that I thought would be really cute, like on the cover of a journal. There's some pop-up dots to put on them, but also it's foam, so I could drill a little hole, put a ring in there, and have that hanging on a bead dangle. Black roses are fun. Same thing with these little salt and pepper shakers. I was thinking, put some glittery tiny bits in there, put some plastic wrap over the top and glue it down so they don't fall out, and then have a jump ring or something through the holes there. And then I could hang that. Because these are plastic, so they're not going to break. And then you get that shaker effect. They're literally salt shakers, so that's what they're made for. So that'll be fun. And I found these little beads. I just like the colors. They were cool. Some big old crayons. And I haven't found any of these in ages, but these foundation brushes at the Dollar Tree are amazing for the ink pads. They are really good for rubbing the ink on. Whenever I see any of these, I always pick them up. I have quite a couple few in my collection now. Okay, so that is all of the retail stuff that I picked up. Let's see how long of, ooh, we've been going for 20 minutes. Nope, that is not all the retail stuff I got. There's a whole nother bag from Dollar Tree here. And these are all figures and things that I will be using for dangles. So, went a little crazy. Okay, these are not dangles, these are stickers, but again, 80s colors. So I'll be using those for that. But look at these cute erasers. Those are going to be amazing little dangles on a kid book. Like you've got unicorns, a narwhal, a heart. Just awesome. Love it. And then I saw these guys, and I was like, no way. I'm going to put an eyelid in the top of there and use both of these. And then for the Play-Doh, I don't use or let Play-Doh in my house. I just don't like the smell of it. But I'm going to take these lids off and make those into dangles too and use the lids because they've got the faces on it. But look at that. They had both of these sets. So that's 4 dangles for $1. Well, Dollar Tree is going up now, so $1.75, but you get 4 dangles, so that's pretty cute. So raid your kids' toy boxes. They make great dangles. The little Lego guys, again, gonna make those into dangles for a boy-themed journal, or, you know, girls like Legos too. I found some Legos at Dollar Tree, the generic ones, so I picked up red, blue, yellow, and green to use on dangles as well. And then I found all kinds of little figures. We've got Hey Arnold, I've got Mickey Mouse, there's some of the Sesame Street guys. I showed you Big Bird earlier. I'm going to make him into dangle. This is what he looks like before, and then I just put a little eyelid in there. And these also come with a little character card as well. So that's a piece of ephemera to go with it. Cute. Let me see if I can find the other. There were a couple more Sesame Street ones, but we'll just go through these as they come. So we've got Monsters, Inc., Sully and Mike. Mike Wazowski. Just love it. Some more retro erasers. That little boom box, that's going to be cool on an 80s journal. I found Barbie and My Little Pony, and I found a Transformer. Oh, they had a whole set of Nightmare Before Christmas. Look at those. So, full disclosure, I did pick up a couple of sets of these. Because my niece loves Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm going to have to do her a nice big chunky charm with all of them on it. Oh, here we go. Here's Cookie Monster. I thought there was one more. Oh well. Oh, and this cool pencil sharpener. I thought, you know, this is kind of big and chunky, but I could still put a hole in that and make that a charm. That would still be adorable. Oh, here's another Barbie and another Oogie Boogie. Oh, we got Buzz Lightyear. I found Jack Jack. This one's already on a keychain, so he's already a charm. That's easy peasy. I found Cinderella. And then Cat in the Hat pencil sharpeners. I love Cat in the Hat and Dr. Seuss. And then Dr. Seuss book erasers. Those be such cute charms. I love it. Again, just drill a little hole right there through, put a ring in, and I got some of the little tiny word beads as well to make words on the dangles. But these are really small, so they're only going to be like this long once you make a word. Okay, so that is a pile of fun goodness. There are a lot of dangles in my future. I feel like we're going to be doing a couple videos of this. I'm going to cut the video off here, and I'm going to put some of this stuff away, and then I'll come back and in the next video show you the things I got at the thrift store, because there's even more charm dangle goodness to be seen there. So please come and join me on the next video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the cool, bright, colorful stuff I found. Even my husband was having a good time shopping with me. He's like, oh babe, look, here's some Cat in the Hat stuff. So he got the bug too. All right, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps me out so that people can see my videos. If you just hit that like button or leave me a comment, it boosts the channel up in people's suggested videos. So I appreciate all your support and thank you all for coming back. I'm going to see you. It's going to be a few minutes for me, but it'll be tomorrow for you. And I'm going to show you the thrift store goodies. So please come back for that. Thanks, guys. Bye.